afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on,
Kenny Rogers gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
So now into the box is Tony Gwynn, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. O'Neill is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
281 the average entering play. 15 long balls and 74 RBIs. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24, Miguel.
So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Rogers has been a workhorse, having tossed over 210 innings this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 17 home runs and 61 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 29 is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
The windup and the 0-1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Very high, 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Lined into right, a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here comes Tino Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A little bouncer.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a dive, but he's back in. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Castro. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is foul right side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Bill.
Ready now is Bill Mazeroski, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Darryl Strawberry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The average right at 280 coming in. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Canseco leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is there. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on the way.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Perez, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate now, Tony Gwynn. And a bouncing ball, foul. He flied out, leading off the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the second deck and gone.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. A ball and no strikes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. Struck out in his first at bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Detroit. At the plate now is Wade Boggs. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swung on and missed, 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. High pop up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Up next, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now here's the first offering. Bernie Williams will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, Robin Yount. He flew out in his last AB.
The left fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Yount hails from the prairie state of Illinois. Was penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
2-2.
2-2.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The bat, number 13.
Next up is Willie Castro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
1-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Tigers.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Next, it'll be Bill Mazeroski. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting, number 8.
In now, Michael Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 18 driven in.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Canseco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Right fielder, number 19.
And now here is Tony Gwynn. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Yount at third, Castro at second, Mazeroski on at first with 2 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
The right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
First pitch on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And it's quickly 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's got it. To second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
33,
so base is empty now after the double play, and next it'll be the outfielder Jose Canseco, grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Johnny Damon. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Miguel Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Cabrera becomes the first out of the inning.
22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
To 2-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really...
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Strawberry is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys. but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next for New York, Jorge Posada. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Liner towards second. Or this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 5 here this afternoon. Now to bat, Robin.
Moving up to the left field, Robin.
And now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Willie Castro.
Now into the box, Willie Castro. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is one of the reasons why they do it.
he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Yount is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 21.
Now to the plate, here is Paul O'Neill. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Michael Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Tony Gwynn is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Martinez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next,
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Canseco gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in is Tino Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
This is skied into short left center. Yount comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
So next to hit is Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece. First pitch on the way.
The third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-2. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard-hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Soriano camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Willie Castro. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains tied 1-1. Tarek Skubal is on the pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 30, Tarek Skubal.
And now the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The bat. The catcher, Jorge.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. No hits to this point. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Cecil Fielder gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Fielder.
Now the first pitch. 264 is average entering play, 22 home runs, and 55 driven in. The windup and the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains. Alan Trammell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Bill Mazeroski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Michael Perez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he fouls this one off. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Trammell has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. Now at the plate is Derek Jeter. Flew out last time up.
For the Yankees.
First delivery to him.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Left side. Oh, what a dive. The throw. How about that? Next to dig in, Bernie Williams grounded out in his last at-bat. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Yount will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Next, Ricky Henderson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. Ricky Henderson stays in the game after.